Today I'm going to be reviewing my new Beko frost-free black fridge freezer. I purchased it recently after previously having a Beko one. I decided after 7 years that it was looking a little bit tatty, some of the trays had cracked. Although it still worked, I wanted to get a black one so that it matched my other new appliances in the kitchen. So after looking on the AO website, I decided to go for this version. One of the reasons I chose it was it's got the nice silver handles on there. They're quite chunky, so they're easy to get hold of for myself or if the children needed to use them also. And I liked how that they match with the other chrome parts in the kitchen. It's got a handy water dispenser on the front, which is, if you look inside, it's really easy to fill up. Rather than having a big chunky box inside for the water, it's got the slim tank which just goes along the bottom of the door there, so that's really good. And it's right easy to use as well. Even the kids can get themselves a drink from that. You just push your glass against it and it comes out really easily. From the front it looks really nice. It's got a high gloss black finish to it, and you can see the Beko logo on the top as well. That's also in the silver to match the door handles. So it looks really good. Another reason I chose it was because looking at the different fridge freezers that were available on there, in comparison this said that it held quite a lot of shopping. It was coming up at around 313 litres for the fridge on the freezer, which in comparison to some of the others there was more like 260, 270. So I preferred, you know, the size and the layout of this. It's got a wine rack inside, which is really handy. And it's a must if you're a parent. I'm sure we all have a nice glass of wine in the evening, so that's really good. It's got a dial at the top, which is easy to change the temperature, and it's lit also. It also has quite a lot of shelf space inside, which is handy, and the drawer at the bottom is really deep. It's a lot better than my old one because it didn't seem to go back as far as that. I presume it's because you know, it being quite an old one, it had a different method of keeping the fridge cool, so it had something at the back fitted there, so there wasn't as much space. As you can hear, the alarm on the fridge is beeping. That's really good. It's another feature I liked. If the fridge or the freezer's left open for more than a few seconds, it will beep just to remind you in case it's been left open by accident or in case one of the kids has messed with it, so you know to close it. So I thought that were a really good idea. Moving on to the freezer. The freezer's got 4 trays, which I liked because some of the other freezers only had 3. This was more of a 50-50 fridge freezer, which was an option that I liked because we do have an equal amount of both really. The trays on here, the top one, you got another extra tray with it that sits on the top and had 2 ice cube trays, so I thought that were a really good idea, and it means that they sit securely and you don't spill the water everywhere, so I like that as well. The other trays are also similar size for the top 2 or 3, and then the bottom one is a bit bigger one, a bit deeper, but they do feel quite strong and sturdy ones. They're not just plastic, there is actually some metal on part of the bottom bit as well, just to make it a little bit stronger. But overall I'm really happy with it. You know, it's keeping stuff really cool, there's plenty of space and it looks really nice. So if you're wanting something that's suitable for a family and is really functional, so the kids can get themselves a drink and you've got that warning if anything's left open, it's a really good choice to go for. And at £299 I thought it was really reasonably priced also. So take a look.